Liebe Leute, wir alle wissen, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 ist einer der meist erwarteten Titel dieses Jahres. Deswegen habe ich jetzt Jay bei mir. Jay, you are involved with Call of Duty Black Ops 2. For people that come to Gamescom, what are they able to see here and play here?
We're very excited today. We're going to be showing them multiplayer maps. So they're going to be able to play on 4 maps. We have different modes that they'll be able to play as well. So we're showing Hardpoint, which is a new game mode, and Multiteam-Deathmatch.
So tell me about Hardpoint. What is that game mode all about?
So Hardpoint, think about King of the Hill, where your team has to basically hold an objective or an area. It could be as big as this room. It could be, as big as a square. And really, the idea is to keep mass action going on. So each team has to really hold down that hardpoint and able to score points.
Okay, so tell me about the maps that the people are able to see here. 4 different maps, you said. How do they differentiate each other from each other?
Sure. So today you'll be able to see Aftermath, which takes place in Los Angeles in 2025 after a drone attack. We've got Yemen, which is a very close quarter map that most people love when it comes to Call of Duty. The third map is going to be Cargo, which takes place in Singapore. Okay. The unique one about that is it actually has cargo containers in the map, and it's actually moving the map. So depending upon what game mode you play, it actually changes the geometry of how that map plays. And the last one is Turbine. It's a windmill farm in Yemen.
So you guys, for multiplayer this time around, you decided to change a bunch of stuff. Kill streaks have been changed. Can you go a bit into more detail? What's new with multiplayer this time around?
Sure. As you mentioned, kill streaks, we've changed them to score streaks. So with that, actually, as you're playing the game, things that you do to help your team win, you actually score points for that. So for instance, in Capture the Flag, if you pick up the flag itself, you're going to earn score. If you kill a couple of enemies, you're actually going to get more score, and when you return it, you'll get even more score. So it really rewards players for playing the game modes and helping their team win. So you could call in a UAV as an example, and you actually get score points for that. So it really, changes the way we think are going to play, in the sense that really working as a team to win the game.
So Call of Duty is an established brand. It's been done by several different developers. Do you find it tough as a developer to put your own stamp of style on a franchise like that then?
I think for us, obviously each studio has their, sort of stamp, as you put it. I think with Treyarch, we're just so focused on multiplayer, and we just love playing Call of Duty so much. We're all big fans that, everybody has their own take on what we want to do. So for instance, this year we're introducing, pick 10 and create a class, where you can actually pick 10 pieces of content. So, you may have a loadout with no primary as an example, or use wildcards where you can actually pick up, maybe a third attachment for a gun or an additional perk. So really, we're looking at it, putting our own stamp on it. We learned a lot from Black Ops game the first time around, and so we're just really excited for our fans to see some of the new changes that we've done.
Talking of the competition, of course, competition has never been so tough in that genre, especially, there's Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 has been announced, the new Medal of Honor is coming out soon too. Is that something that worries you guys?
I think we work on making the best Call of Duty title that we can. And so it's really, the team is so dedicated. We've got hundreds of folks back in Santa Monica really focusing on making sure that they put out the best Call of Duty, and really not necessarily worried about, competition in the sense of worried. It's just really about, the pressure's really on us. We have so much pressure on ourselves to really give the fans what they enjoyed in Black Ops 1, and here we are in a sequel making sure that they get as much entertainment as the first one.
So are we going to see this year another Call of Duty XP like we did last year?
We're not really talking about anything about COD XP, but definitely not this year for sure.
Okay. So when is the game coming out?
Game comes out November 13th this year.
Alright, thank you very much. Also am 13. November ist es soweit, dann wird wieder ordentlich losgeballert und vor allen Dingen ja eben auch im Multiplayer, da wissen wir, ist Call of Duty immer ganz, ganz vorne mit dabei und darauf freuen sich die Leute auch. Ich kann es auch kaum erwarten und bin gespannt auf den neuen Spielmodus, von dem er gerade gesprochen hat, ob ich da auf den Sack kriege oder vielleicht auch mal in einer Score-Streak dann ordentlich rocken werde.